lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel BNB Update. Listen to the news headline first. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, July 21st update. Finn suspects Grace is lying. Launches investigation. What's next for Poppy? New man or further medicine drama? Let's get into it. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, July 21st update. Finn suspects Grace is lying. Launches investigation. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers update for Monday, July 21st, reveals that John Finnegan will suspect Grace Buckingham is lying while Bill Spencer's plutocrat tackles a debt problem. Once Grace gets settled in her office at the sanitarium, she'll look at some banking word on her phone. Grace will get evidence that $1 million has been transferred, so she'll supposedly make sure Bill's plutocrat goes to the riddle frequenter. Someone has easily been intolerant with Grace, who may have inherited Herrick's husband's debts after Reese Buckingham went to captivity. Grace seems stressed out to the maximum and wouldn't be risking her career without a good reason. It seems likely that Paris Buckingham and Zoe Buckingham have been hovered over this debt situation. Grace was presumably hopeless to pay this person off and get relief of the peril to her daughters. Of course, that doesn't mean Grace deserves a pass for all the manipulation she's resorted to. Bill, Liam Spencer, Hope Spencer, and Steffy Forrester are all thrilled over the amazing results of Liam's experimental procedure. Although Finn's glad on some position, he's also incredibly confused over how this is indeed possible. Likewise, Finn doesn't get why Grace handled all this in such a shady way. So Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say he's going to launch in disquisition. Finn may barge in Grace's office with questions soon enough, and Bridget Forrester could have questions of her own since she's also invested in Liam's case. Grace may feel like she's being ganged up on and have a hard time once she's facing a grilling session. Although Grace might push Finn to just accept Liam's phenomenon and move on, he won't rest until he knows the whole verity. Finn will feel like Grace is lying and may sweat this cure isn't legal despite the rearmost reviews. Still, the cure probably isn't the real issue then. All signs point to Grace faking the reviews beforehand and pretending Liam was dying of a brain excrescence, bone that a fake surgery fixed for $1 million. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Grace will have to pay for her deception sooner or laterly, so we'll bring you updates on all the shocking news coming up for Finn. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, what's next for Poppy? New man or further medicine drama? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that suckers are wondering what's coming for Poppy Nozawa now that Luna Nozawa is gone. Will Poppy get a new man, or maybe deal with further medicine drama? Poppy had enough harsh response to the news that Luna didn't survive her rearmost injuries. Since Poppy claimed she was glad to be relieved of Luna, Lee Finnegan was shocked with her family. Nonetheless, Poppy softened kindly and showed a bit more emotion in her discussion with John Finnegan latterly. Deep down, Poppy has some complex passions when it comes to Luna's grim fate. Since Poppy must be feeling enough lonely these days, that could open the door to some fresh story openings. Poppy might get a new man to lean on as she tries to find a path forward. Still, they'd have Poppy reconnect with Finn or have her form a surprising bond with Deacon Sharp that'd rile Sheila Sharp over, if the show wanted to get really adulatory. Still, it'd also be intriguing to watch Poppy fall for Carter Walton since his relationship with Hope Logan will presumably end in heartache. Of course, Poppy doesn't inescapably have to head into romantic home to have a plot. We could also imagine Poppy popping further medicine mints and twisting out of control because of them. Also again, Poppy might uncover some hints that point to Lee's deception sooner or laterly. There are suggestions to suggest Lee faked Luna's death and has been intimately minding for her off-screen. Will Poppy follow the trail and figure out what Lee's caching? Will Poppy end up mealy over Lee's fatal facade and argue that Luna belongs behind bars? Whatever the case, Poppy doesn't have important going on these days and could use commodity new to do. Perhaps BNB will use this occasion to reset Poppy and make some shocking updates to her life. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers allude that Lee's Luna's secret will make swells sooner or laterly, so Poppy should at least be involved in that story down the road. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.